Right then, in this episode we're going to be taking a break from London and we're going to be travelling to Reading, and let's do some rooftops of Reading, and let's start off with this office building near the station. So here is the office building and it's got scaffolding up the outside, so let's start a video off by climbing up the scaffolding and exploring the rooftop of the building. And from this rooftop we can get into some plant room areas. Let's go and explore the first one of the two plant rooms in this building. There's a door to the lift motor with one of the two sets of lifts in the main atrium of the building, but sadly this door was locked.
Obvious.
So then back out onto the roof, and from here we can take a look at Reading train station. And along we go to our motorroom of one of the service lifts, but this motorroom is missing the vital ingredient.
Fuck. Nice motorroom, man.
It's gone. The motor. Been taken out.
It's an MRL now.
And along we go to where the glass atrium is.
Stand up. You want to push it?
Let's now go inside of this glass atrium and take a look at the catwalks at the top of the atrium.
Imagine if it just dropped.
And now we go along to what can only be described as a cross between a window cleaner lift and a crane. This is a very strange thing, but it's a very interesting structure, so let's go and climb it.
There's a turntable here. Turntable.
Sketchy up here. I feel safer climbing that because I know I'm on a building. It's not a drop like that. It's not like a complete run. Yeah, if it was like that, I wouldn't go down. Then how the fuck are they getting in the building?
And now we go along to the second one of the two plant rooms on this rooftop. These plant rooms are very interesting. And in this second plant room there's another door which leads to the motorroom of the second set glass atrium lift. Sadly this is also locked, but I did manage to find an unlocked motorroom for one of the service lifts, but the service lifts have all been replaced with MRLs.
Nice motor. Look at it, it's big, it's heavy duty, it's got great logic. Oh, it's a brilliant motor. Fuck's sake.
Let's now go inside of the building and take a look at one of the service lifts. These lifts were originally 1980s Otis lifts. They've been replaced with Cone EcoDisc NMX11 lifts, and they've not utilised the motorroom. Instead they've converted it into an MRL. And even though in modern day MRLs are very popular, if you've got a motorroom it's a good thing to have and it should have been utilised, so I consider this lift a downgrade.
I should have put it in the motorroom. I've got a motorroom but I didn't use it, I put it in the shaft. It's a cone with an A and A on a cone. What the fuck? A cone. Yeah. it's fairly tough, isn't it?
We now go into the offices area. Most of the offices in this building are empty because offices are not in very much demand nowadays.
It's empty. Where's the glass lifts?
And along we go to one of the two sets of atrium lifts. These are some glass cone MX18 eco discs. These lifts are very nice, they still utilise a atrium, and these lifts have got a decorative shield on it. There's two ways of surfing this lift. Either you can stand balancing on top of the decorative shield and running a lift in normal, but this is pretty dodgy. Alternatively, you can open up the decorative shield and drive the lift from the inspection trail, but sadly if you open up the decorative shield, you cannot run the lift in normal because there's safety switches on the flaps. Surfing this lift would be incredibly risky. Security is patrolling in this building and would see me. So we now leave the lifts and continue looking around the offices. And along we go to the second set of glass eco discs in the atrium. You know what? I just got to surface this thing about how stupid I'd feel if I left this building without surfing the lifts.
Special dispatch.
So this is risky. Security will see me, but let's go surf it. And while surfing these lifts, the people I was with noticed that security had spotted me and security was running towards me. I quickly put a lift back into normal, get a decorative shield shut and make sure all the safety switches are connected so the lift goes back into normal, and then we run! The fire exit in this building is weird because to go to a fire exit, the stairs go down to a basement, across the basement, then up to the fire exit, which is a bit of a bizarre layout, but this was much better than going down to ground floor, running across the atrium with the main automatic doors to the building, which most definitely would have been locked and we would have been caught by security. So I'm very glad we did follow the fire exit signs, even though it did seem a bit counterintuitive. Then, as I'm in Reading, let's go and revisit one of my favourite lifts here. The strange, bizarre lift, which has no call button. Now, you occasionally see lifts without call buttons. Often these are lifts that open up two different sides. So open up on one side in normal service and the other side in fire mode. But this lift is not like this, as it's only got one set of doors and the lift only works in fire mode. Now, I have also seen some lifts that are mainly just there for fire lifts and they're not supposed to be used for any other purpose than on fire mode. But I usually still have a call button and can be used. This is the only lift I know of in the entire country which does not have any call buttons anywhere on the lifts on any floor. Meaning this lift is literally just to be used by the fire brigade in fire mode. Be honest, I didn't actually trust going inside this lift knowing how dodgy it is. But hey, I can still go on top it, can't I? and let's finish this video by going to another building. And this building has got a window cleaner lift. Let's go and drive it.
Good idea.